Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex. This right here is Oliver. And for the first time, here is my wife, Lorraine.
Hi. And we got Oscar with us, the daddy of the clutch.
Yep. So speaking of clutch, let's go check out those baby snakes. We did decide to not cut the eggs on camera, but we did take a video on what they look like after they were cut open, the same hour actually. So let's go take a look at that, and then we'll go from there. Now that we've seen what they look like inside the egg, I'm going to show you guys what they look like outside. So first we're going to look at this little normal here. And I do believe this one to be female. And I do want to show you all this real fast. You see those lines on the very end of its tail here? Here, hold on. Buddy's not communicating. See those straight lines? These are what I believe to be het pie tracks. And I don't know if you guys could tell. Oop, don't flip over, buddy. This one here isn't shed. She's been out for a little bit. And we'll move on to the next one. So here is another normal, and this one came out to be our largest that came out. And give a look at it. I believe this one to be a male, and by I believe that means that I am popping them and trying my best. I swear I saw hemipenes out of this one. Like I told you, I'm very new at this, so I'm going to have it checked behind me. But this is another normal. So I promise we are almost out of the normals, almost. We have a third one here. Let's check the belly of this before I tell you all the story. I don't think this would be the one. And here it is, another normal. Check out that, hold on, that head pattern right there. That's really neat. And here we go. And then we will move on to the next one. So this one here, the final normal here, is a little miracle story actually. We believe that it was about to die inside the egg, and we say that because all the other ones were absorbing and coming out, and this one has not one time poked its head out of the egg. And it was upside down like this with its head buried under itself, probably like that. And eventually I was getting worried about it, so I had to lightly cut it open a little bit, not out, but cut the egg open a little worse. I did not film it. And once I did that and lightly pulled its head out on top, it started convulsing and spazzing like this, and it was turning its head. But then after an hour, it started sitting upright and it started absorbing that yolk on the way out. So here we go. It's our little miracle child.
This is a pastel.
So now we get to move on to some genetics here. We have a pastel. This one's in shed. And I believe this one to be a male. Here we go. Look at it. And I love those yellows. And pastel, I've never seen it in my collection, at least by itself. Obviously Oscar's all I have that's pastel, so at this point I've never seen one like this out of a hatchling, and I think it's very pretty. And on the belly, in shed. All right.
This is the other pastel. Sorry, buddy.
So we have another one. Yeah. And look at the head on that one. I really like that solid head color right there. In fact, it goes back behind the ears. Here we go. This one will be in shed soon. I don't believe it to be in right now. See that yellow belly, red belly I mean. Usually means your ball python's going to go in shed soon. And here we go.
I think this is the leopard.
Next, we have our only leopard by itself. This is another one I've not seen by itself, and I do love the pattern. Look at all that wacky pattern compared to the normals. And this one is 2 in shed, as you can tell. See that belly, how it's all red. let it focus there. But this is a leopard. And I do believe this one to be female. Now let's get somewhere. Now we're looking at Leopard Pastel, just like the dad. And this is my favorite head stamp. Look at that. Look at that pattern. This is a really cool one. And this is a Leopard Pastel. Here's the belly again. And you see their little belly buttons? See how they're sealing off? It's cool to get a real good look at that. Let's see if that focuses. There you go. And that's where they absorb the yolk at. And the yolk's probably about the same size as they are when they're first come out of the, or get close to coming out of the egg. And it's really neat to watch. So here we have Leopard Pastel. Well, guys, here's our final snake, which means we missed the Ultramel train. I'm a little sad about that, but we always have another year, and another year after that, and keep going. This is finally another Leopard Pastel. This is the female. And here she is. Look at her leopard pattern along with the pastel yellows. That's really sweet. And she's deep in shed. And this one came out probably about 4 days before all the other ones did. So we have an early riser right here. I believe this one to be female. And she's the first one I'm going to get genetic tested for both het pied and het Ultramel. And that's what I'm going to do with this project. I want to hold back one female that is both het pied, het Ultramel. It doesn't matter if it's even a normal. So here we go one more time. And this is my first ever clutch. Well, everyone, that's my first ever snake breeding season. Thank you all for checking it out. So what we're going to do from here is, first I want to do that pairing again next year, coming up, actually in about 3 months if she gets up the weight again. She's already at 2,100 grams once more, so I believe she'll make it. And the reason why I say she'll make it, seeing how she's up to the weight, is I want more mass on her. She's up to weight again, but she still looks kind of thin. I can show you all in a future video if you'd like. I also want to breed my pinstripe Lola to Oscar, and we will get leopard lemon blasts, hopefully. You know, pull out a male or female out of that one, however I want to do that. And I also want to get another female, possibly, and then move on from there. I will keep you all updated on the baby snakes. Next week, hopefully, if they all shed out, we will get a first feeding and move on from there and keep progress as they get older. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell me what I can do better. Tell me what you didn't like, what you did. I'll see you all around.